To say that our next two guests are very accomplished young women would definitely be an understatement. The newly crowned Miss Jonesborough, Jacqueline Crawford, and the new Miss Johnson City, Hannah Everhart, are here this morning, and they join us with some guests of their own. Would you introduce us to these young ladies?
Sure. So this is my Irish princess. Her name is Ryan James.
Hello, Ryan.
And this is Johnson City's Irish princess, Emily Banks.
Hello, Emily. And tell us, what is an Irish princess?
So the Irish princess, we get to choose our own little girl to share the stage with us at Miss Tennessee.
Very
and they
good.
actually get to perform a dance before the competition starts each night. So I think they're pretty excited.
And they meet us in evening gowns, so it's really a good experience for them to be on stage in front of all those people at such a young age.
Get them ready to take your place.
Yes.
And talking about your newly crowned titles, let's talk about your platforms. Tell us about each one of your platforms, the things that you're doing for our communities.
All right, so my platform is the Lunchbox program. We provide hot, nutritious meals for kids in the area for absolutely free as a replacement for the free and reduced lunch program that's offered during the school year.
And for you?
Second Harvest Food Bank. I'm under Feeding America.
Right.
And we do everything. We're taking care of the elderly. We're taking care of our children when it's summer months and they're out of school. And something I plan to do this year is have more food drives and raise more awareness. I would like to go to the anti-hunger conference in Washington, D.C. and just up my game and help our community even more.
And both of you are in school. How difficult is it to do your duties as you know, Miss Jonesborough, Miss Johnson City, and go to school at the same time? Is it difficult sometimes?
Sometimes. I actually go to school in Kentucky. I go to Alice Lloyd College in Pippa Passes, Kentucky, and it's about 2 hours away. But I come home every weekend to do different events and things like that.
And for you?
I'm at Northeast State, so I'm very close, and my professors have been very good at working with my schedule and making sure I can be at appearances and work with my community, so it's good.
How fun is it to do what you do?
It's super fun, I would say, don't you think?
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. Yeah.
What is the most fun thing you've got to do so far? I mean, because this show is all about fun, live, local, and fun. Sure. And what are some of the most fun things you've been able to do so far?
I like to speak to kids. So actually on Saturday, I believe, I went to visit Stepping Stones in Limestone.
Right.
And I was able to talk to them about STEM, which is science, technology, engineering, and math. And we did a little engineering activity where we built structures out of toothpicks and gumdrops, and we tried to see how much weight we could hold with just those small little substances.
And for you?
Same with I Love Kids. So this past week I was with the Boys and Girls Club and the Coalition for Kids singing Christmas carols because that's my talent and that's what I love to do. So it was good. We got to sing Christmas carols and have crafts and do a lot of fun stuff, so it's good.
Let's go back to the pageant night.
Yeah.
When they announced your name as the winner, how did you feel?
I was just so excited. This is my second round at Miss Tennessee, so I'm just very excited to go back to Tennessee and have my second shot.
I cried.
Did you cry?
I was so excited. I mean, being Miss Johnson City it's an honor, and it was a flood of emotions, and I cried. I couldn't help it. I was very excited.
Now, I know your dad.
Yes.
We played football together.
Oh.
And you got to have that support system.
Yes.
Talk to us about your family as your support system.
They're what keeps me going. They're the flame that's under me to keep me going and driving forward even when I don't feel like it. So they're what keeps me going, and I'm very thankful for them.
And you as well.
Sure thing. I mean, definitely they're a support system, and they're always there for me. So I'm glad I can have them along.
Now, we had the big thing in the news right now is the Miss Universe pageant and the big flub there at the end by Steve Harvey.
Yes.
What's your take on this? How do you think you would have been able to be as gracious as maybe Miss Columbia was? In that was a very pressure-packed few minutes there.
Yes.
I have to say it was one of the most awkward things I had to watch, and my stomach was just a knot.
Sick.
I cried. It was just horrible, 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 but I just feel bad for all of them, for everyone involved, honestly.
I still love Steve.
Right.
Everybody makes mistakes.
Yeah.
I thought Columbia was...
Trust me, I make them on here every day.
Well, yeah, but Columbia handled herself very well in pageants. Younger girls are watching us, and so the way she handled herself was spot on.
Yeah. I mean, that is a tough situation.
Yeah.
When you're standing up there, and you and maybe another young lady, or three of you standing up there, and you're waiting to hear, what's the emotions? What's going on in your head? I mean, honestly, I'll never be in that situation.
You're nervous.
Yeah.
I mean, you ask ask Miss Tennessee when she was standing in the top three right before crowning. She doesn't remember what she was feeling. Everybody asked her, what were you feeling? I don't know. There's so many emotions going on. You just...
Do you look for your parents? Do you look for
You
those
try to,
support group out there in
yeah.
the audience?
Yeah.
I honestly can't even remember what was going on. But I know people ask, what's the most nerve-wracking part of the competition? And I say crowning.
Yeah.
Because, I know what I'm going to do when I go out there for talent and swimsuit and things like that, but you never know what's going to happen for
Right.
crowning.
You lay it on the line. You've worked so hard up to that moment, and you hope it was enough.
Now, you get to finish out your term here. What is the one most important thing you want to accomplish before the end of your term?
I want to keep spreading awareness for the lunchbox and also advocating for STEM.
Yeah, I would like to continue talking about Second Harvest Food Bank because sadly, when it's not holiday season, people forget. And
Right.
so I want to continue to bring that up and make it, known that people are still in need. And
All right. Hannah Everhart, Jacqueline Crawford, Emily, Ryan, thank you so much for being here today. It is a great day to have these young ladies here on Daytime Tri-Cities. Y'all are going to represent this area very well. And I look forward to the next year.
Thank you
Hey,
for
in just a
having
few
us.
moments, we're going to be heading over to the kitchen. It is Chef Julie. It's Food City Tuesday instead of Food City Friday this week.